Hey guys, it's Snail Along here, and welcome to EOC vs Legacy, episode 5, and this time it's Armadyl. So first off we head down to Armadyl, obviously in Legacy, as that's what we do first, and not much to explain, to be honest. You generally just stand in one of the corners or on the door to prevent her from using her tornado attacks, because they do stun you and drag you places, but generally just pray ranged. If you do have Turmoil and Soul Split, definitely pray Soul Split over the Protection prayers, only because I don't have Soul Split and am I using Protect from ranged, and Legacy isn't much like it. Legacy isn't much in all the bosses really, you just hit and wait. If I did have a spec weapon, then I would be using it, but I'm doing the test, so it's as fair as possible with Legacy and the EOC having exactly the same setup. So if you're wondering about my setup, it is full Armadyl with dual chaotic crossbows, and I also have some other items I'd like to tell you about, so that's Vampire Zamora, Overloads and Dragon Rider Amulet. That's pretty much it, and we just sit here and wait. I actually managed to use a few food here because, you know, I am not hitting as much, so she gets a chance to hit me more, I guess. But as the kill's coming to an end, I do make a small mistake by running over there, so I'll probably take away 5 seconds away from the total kill, so that's okay, but oh well. As we finish off the kill here, it looks as if we might have to use one more food, so rather than using no food like we'd expect to on EOC, we have used 2 food, and of course it's up to your discretion whether you choose to include the minions. But for this experiment, I'm going to just tell you the time killed without the minions and with the minions. So the minions, as I said, you do still record them because you can take some damage from them and it may affect the kill overall. So I'll be counting it, and you cannot, you don't have to count it because I'll give you a measurement of time without the minions as well. But here we go, finishing off, no drops, but awesome ranged XP at Armadyl. Now we move on to EOC, and my interface has changed from last time if you haven't noticed already, and it's definitely more efficient interface. But here we can have a bit of variety, you know, more interaction with the game, and what I tend to do on EOC is build up to 100% adrenaline, then use Death Swiftness, and then hit out, you know, Snapshot, Rapid Fire, and maybe a Fragmentation shot if I get the time during the Death Swiftness. If not, then I'll just use basics to finish the kill. So you'll be seeing me act out what I've just said here. So I just activated Death Swiftness, use some of those basics. They do hit really hard as Death Swiftness. I'm not sure if it's 150% bonus or 200%, but it is definitely a massive one. So anyway, we work up to 66%, then hit Snapshot, Rapid Fire, and Snapshot normally hits 4k, 6k, which is absolutely insane. And it is really good actually, so I think it's probably one of the most efficient ways to get the kill done. I'm not quite sure, but we end up with about 4000 HP, but we all know that we do have that amazing healing ability that heals half of our HP, or just under that at least. I think it's 40%, but no drops unfortunately. It would have been good to see a drop here, but I guess we can't always have our way, and we'll just be killing off the minions now. So from watching these clips whilst recording the audio, I can't actually establish which one's quicker. I know that EOC is probably quicker, you know, it is the likely thing, seeing as EOC has a lot more control, and you know, it has tended to be quicker in our previous episodes. But you know, recording it, looking over it, it doesn't look like that much difference, so we'll just have to wait and see. But here comes Guthix's Butterfly, and we see that we heal from 5000, we're healing upwards, all the way up, probably to about 8000 HP in the end, which is like really good for what it is. So yeah, look, 7400 HP. So now we move on to the slides. Legacy first, so the kill time is 1 minute 28, just the boss, and 2 minutes 3 with the minions, so the minions are actually 1/4 of the kill, which is surprising. Now HP lost, you might be, you know, a bit miffed of why I've got 10,000, because that's more than the maximum HP. Yes, I've timed it by 10 to match EOC, which means maximum health is 9,900, but I actually used 2 sharks, so I added 4,000 onto this, so it ended up being that. So that's why. And now we move on to EOC. Like I just said. Kill time was 1 minute 4, and with the minions it was 1 minute 49. So yeah, that's probably about a third of the kill there. So minions obviously take longer in EOC. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. HP loss was only 2,457, as we can use Guthix's Butterfly at the end, and it does heal us 40%, as I explained earlier, meaning we only managed to lose that much HP, which is 8,000 more than Legacy. We didn't use any food, and it means that we probably have to use one food maybe at the end of the kill, and this was one of my worst kills as well. But if you enjoy EOC versus Legacy videos, especially this Armadyl one, then be sure to leave it a like. Join me, it's friend chat, FatNooblet, John McClam Renown. My name is Snail Along, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Don't forget to tune in to Rebuild to Riches 19 on Saturday, because it'll probably be a good one, and I also need to address some things to you for next week. See you then.